Please, just stop making us play Where's Waldo with the rares. Please, stop. I do not want to play Where's Waldo when I'm mapping. Either let me see where they are, or make the map smaller, or something. I'm tired of playing Where's Waldo. I started out as a warrior in Standard, and I realized quickly that melee is somehow worse in PoE 2 than it is in PoE 1. I feel like no matter how much they buff warrior in the future, it's always going to feel bad until they remove the mechanic that makes the mobs push you around all the time. So after doing some maps on warrior, I decided to reroll witch. Then I rerolled witch on trade, and I hit maps in the fraction of the time with the very few deaths. And I went on to get my 30 points in the Atlas and farm T16s for a few days, and I realized that I had not found a single citadel. So I decided to reroll SSF, and SSF in PoE 2 is so much better than PoE 1. All the league mechanics that I don't like in PoE 1 are gone. The game has a lot less systems, so it's more simple to navigate. It's so much better. In SSF, I'm currently about like level 83 Unascended Witch, and I found a citadel when I was doing T7 maps. And a second citadel like one screen away from that one. And right now I'm doing T15 maps. I got a few lucky nameless seers and that big rarity vault thing next to a citadel. And I'm unascended because I'm waiting for the patch to see which ascendancy gets screwed over the most. In Diablo 2 and PoE 1, I mainly played a Necromancer most leagues, but in PoE 2, I feel like minions are so bad to play, the AI refuses to attack in narrow maps. Any rare or unique monster will just kill your minions and cause a 5-second respawn timer. And if another minion dies during this respawn timer, it will reset back to 5 seconds. That can cause a chain reaction that will sometimes leave you with like 30 seconds of downtime with just no DPS. Also, if you move too far away from your minions, which really isn't that far, they will just despawn and go on a 5-second timer again. And I still agree with all my praise that I had for PoE 2. I still think it's going to be the greatest ARPG ever made, as long as you play just spell or bow builds. Now for the league mechanics, Delirium I was super excited for because they got the blight oils from PoE 1 and they got rid of the clusters, which I really enjoy. But one major problem I have with Delirium and PoE 2 is I feel like they copy-pasted the timer from PoE 1, but didn't account for the map size in PoE 2, so it's way more difficult to keep your Delirium going. But Ritual feels like it got a huge upgrade in PoE 2 for me. In PoE 1, I felt like I had to skip rituals and then get to the map boss and then kill the map boss in the ritual and then backtrack through the whole map to do it all over again. But in PoE 2, as far as I know, you can't get a map boss in the ritual, so it's much less annoying to min-max, which I really appreciate. Expedition feels mostly the same, except it's going to take a little bit longer to get the big explosion node, which is kind of annoying because you have to kill the expedition boss. I don't have much to say about Breach because I feel like it's going to get changed a lot soon because everyone's printing currency with it. I understand the game is still in early access and tomorrow they could just remove the push mechanic and rework minions and I would be overjoyed, but I don't know if they're going to do that. I just really hope they don't slap damage buffs on these classes and not address what makes them fundamentally feel bad to play. Even though I'm complaining, I still really enjoy this game. I love it to death. I'm still going to keep playing. It's just I feel like I just can't play the classes that I want to because there's core game mechanics that are preventing me from enjoying how I feel like they're supposed to play. So my plan now is to just keep farming T15s and T16s on my SSF Unascended Witch, and then when the patch comes, go to either Infernalist or Blood Mage, depending on which one gets less screwed over in the patch. Then go either Demon Form Spellcaster or Blood Mage Spellcaster. All in all, I still really love this game. I love Ritual way more in PoE 1. I think Expedition is going to be slightly better, especially with the boss. I hope they fix Delirium, and I hope they fix the classes that I like, but I still really love this game, no matter how much I complain, and I just want them to make it better. Because I know this game can be the greatest ARPG ever made.